Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the front porch. It is the Thursday. Tell a fella right there to take his feet off. Come on up here on the porch, sit a spell. Well, I guess that's what he's doing. I don't know that guy right there. Maybe you know him. Welcome to the front porch. My name's Kenny Dean. Old Cuppy's in there this morning. Raoni, you're with us. But first, Adam Wade. Good morning to you, my friend.
Well, good morning, Kenny. How are you doing this morning?
Man, doing good on a Thursday morning, getting ready for a big old weekend. You got a big weekend? Hey, let me ask you at Life Point this Sunday. What do y'all have anything before that?
Well, we had our Bible study last night.
Right.
We're having a men's prayer on Saturday, and then Sunday we'll have our normal services on Sunday, and we started a new series on Sunday evenings, just a very informal thing, but we're doing a class for all ages on how to study your Bible, because we find that a lot of times people will read, or they'll want to read, they'll want to know how to study, but we just thought it would be good to hear from different individuals. So we've got one of our deacons is actually leading that, but he has several different ones over the next few weeks that are going to be assisting him with that, and just giving some ideas on what they do to study, different reference material they use, and so we're looking forward to that. But then, of course, Sunday morning, 10:30 is our worship service. So always have a great time there.
Well, I appreciate you kind of getting us updated, because I know we're fixing to head into the weekend. I'll make sure we got everybody up to date on what's going on this weekend. Do you have a busy day today?
It's not too bad. A couple of meetings, just sort of like always, and got a lunchtime engagement with Dr. Reyes. Just we'll get together. He gets together with a couple of us, once a month or every couple of weeks or something, just to just to build relationships mainly. Just and that's what it's all about. Even as we talk and different ones, we want to build relationships with one another and actually know who we're around. So, but it shouldn't be too bad of a day. I'm looking forward to a great day, actually.
I think he does a great job. And it's about communication, relationships in every business, especially schools, just to stay in, doctors, nurses, staying in contact with folks.
Right. And let me put a plug in for Dr. Reyes.
Yes, sir.
I think he's doing a fantastic job in our school system right now, and he definitely tries to communicate to everyone and make sure that they know, with the weather days that we had. Those are difficult decisions, because you want everybody to be in school, but then you don't want to put everybody in danger. But, he's trying to communicate there with the progress on the new high school and plans going forward. He continues to try to stay on top of things. I really appreciate the job that Dr. Reyes is doing.
I'm a big fan of my buddy there, and I'm so glad that he's back with us. And it's all about timing, and the timing was right for him to come back. So I'm a big fan of the good doctor.
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned that, because we had that same conversation, and what a few years ago would have looked like versus now, but it was all in God's timing.
Exactly.
There was a particular time, a particular place, where I believe part of God's plan. Kenny, I don't believe in coincidences. I think things happen for a reason. We are where we are. And I believe he's back in Ellick City. Dr. Reyes is for the time that he needed to be here. So I'm just really I'm always excited to hear from him, to talk to him, and to see his vision moving forward, because it's not just a stagnant. I was in a leadership class yesterday, and they were talking about how we can get so stagnant where we are. And that sort of goes to my thought for the day. But even as we get stagnant, how important it is for us to look beyond that and have a vision for where we want to be. And I believe Dr. Reyes has that vision.
I agree with you 100% on that. And again, thank you for getting us updated on our school system, because we got a great school system. It's a big part of the entire community and tourism. Well, buddy, I know you're busy today, so we'll go ahead and turn the front porch thought for the day over to you, buddy.
Okay, well, thank you. And again, I guess sort of as I mentioned, I wasn't even thinking about it as I was talking, but how having a vision and for the future, and having a vision outside of, sometimes we get stuck in a rut. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get stuck, where I am. There's an author. I was looking at some of his work. His name is Rolf Smith. But he wrote a book on the 7 levels of change, and it was geared toward business and toward doing leadership training for some industry leaders. But one of the things, Kenny, that I thought was very interesting that he pointed out, he said in his book that children ask 125 probing questions, not just the standard, just little questions, but 125 probing questions every day. Now, you've been around your grandkids, and for any of the listeners out there, if you've been around kids a lot, you may say he underestimated, because sometimes it seems like those questions are unending. But when you think about that, 125 probing questions, he went on to say that as adults, we ask 6 probing questions a day. Somewhere along the line, Kenny, we get stuck, and we lose 119, 120 questions. We stop asking. At some point, I think as we stop asking questions, we just start making assumptions. We get stuck where we are, and we just assume how things are going to be, and our imagination tends to die. And I sort of experienced that. I'll tell you, my imagination. A lot of times, I don't have great imaginations, and that's why, in leadership or in any type of role that we're in, I think it's important for us to surround ourselves with others who fulfill the roles where we know we're lacking. And that's one area I know that I'm lacking is, in part of that imagination. But overall, as adults, our imagination tends to die as we get older, and with that, a lot of times the miracles in our lives that we see stop happening because we just assume how things are going to be. We don't we don't expect anything greater. There was an experiment I was reading about. It's called the cognitive experiment, and it just means that we can't see beyond what we have experienced. We get stuck where we are. All we can imagine or all we can vision is just what's around us or what we have already experienced. But we need to be able to look beyond that. I think back during wartime, and you think of the trenches that the soldiers fought in, and they had to stay down in them, but to make progress, they had to come out. As long as they were entrenched, they could hold the ground, but when they were ready to take the next battlefront, they had to come out and go forward. And that's how, in our everyday lives, we have to come out of those ruts sometimes and go forward. Paul wrote to the Ephesians in chapter 3 of Ephesians, verse 20. He says, "Now unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh within us." Now just think about that for just a minute. We serve a God who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ask or think. But he says, I think he's asking us to get outside of our comfort zone, get outside of these four walls where we are, and let Him move and let Him do something exceeding and abundant in our lives today. So just a challenge, not only for the readers. I told our church Sunday, anytime I'm up in front of them with a message, it's coming right back at me. And I appreciate that, because I need the Word of God working in my life. But today, just a challenge to all the listeners out there, a challenge even to myself. Let's stop allowing life to conform us to the routine and start asking the question, what amazing thing does God want to do around me and within me today?
Well, there's a lot of things He's asking of us, and sometimes we're not listening real good.
Well, you bring up a good point. I was thinking the other day, Kenny, even in our prayer lives, a lot of times in our prayers, I'm good about going and asking, and then I'll stop the prayer, and I'm doing little air quotes there. I'll stop the prayer before I pause and listen to what God is speaking back to me, because prayer, just like we were talking about a relationship, it's a two-way street. It's not just me talking, it's also me listening, and listening is such an important part of who we are and who we are called to be.
I am shaking my head in a big-time agreement with you. My friend, thank you so much for this morning, and if you can join us at 8:20 for tomorrow's show, we would certainly appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I will talk to you about 8:20 this morning.
Thanks, Adam. See you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
You too, Adam Wade, getting us started this morning. Let's talk about the weather, because it's not bad outside. It's like 60 degrees, 59, 60, 61 degrees outside, going up to 76, slight chance of rain today. Going into tonight, still another pretty warm night for nighttime. 63, mostly cloudy. Let's go into the weekend. 77 tomorrow, 62 for a low. 80 on Saturday, slight chance of rain, 65 for a low. Slight chance of rain really on Sunday and Monday, mid-70s, mid-50s at nighttime. And then on Tuesday, about an 80% chance of rain, 68 for high, 53 for a low. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine, and they are located on Cherokee Road here in Alexander City. Salvation Army, they are located 6800 US 280 in Alexander City. Now, from the flag, from that big old American flag that I love to see wave, and you're right there crossing 280. If you head like toward Naval, it's probably a little over a mile. You'll see it on the right. You'll see that big old Salvation Army sign. Go see them today.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here, or you can shop us online, only at Goree's Furniture.
Your expressway to saving.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
At Russell Medical, we're proud of our exceptional nurses, like Nurse Brandy Worthy. Brandy represents the selfless, compassionate clinical leader patients expect and coworkers admire. Brandy was recently honored with the Nightingale Award for Nursing Excellence for her high standards, sound judgment, and caring manner. Her passion for her profession inspires us all.
Being a nurse is not just what you do, it's who you are. I'm proud to be a part of the nursing team at Russell Medical. We are the link between all hospital services, providing you with exceptional, personalized care.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Cremations located 1881 Goodwater Highway, Sylacauga, Alabama. We are pleased to announce our grand opening of our crematory, an expansion that allows us to offer traditional services as well as cremations starting at $8.95. We offer our family as your family in this time of need, serving Talladega, Coosa, Clay, Tallapoosa, Elmore, and the surrounding region. Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Cremations, 256-245-1454.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asks you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
And welcome back to the show. We're going to do a little bit different this morning. Instead of me doing all the yapping, we thought we'd try a little entertainment. So these guys were in here. It's been a while back. But Hurricane Highway up next.
Tomorrow wanted a falling man, I'm so with a shiny penny. When I first laid eyes on you, it's been a while and you still shine like you. I can't list all the things I love, there's just too many. Forever you'll be my shiny penny. I can't list all the things I love, there's just too many. Forever you will be my shiny penny.
Little shiny penny action going on there with Hurricane Highway. Up next, another artist that was in the on the front porch a while back. Last year, matter of fact, Nathan.
She's a little bit of red wine, I'm more whiskey. I'm a little more country, she's a little city. She never heard of George Strait till she met me. How the hell it worked out is still a mystery. But man, I could tell the first time she kissed me that I was roped in. I'd never be single again. I was off the deep end, just praying it would never end. Yeah, she had a hold on her soul, boy, so those feelings will never fade. From that first day, she had me roped in. Took her through my hometown where I grew up. Saw the house of her dreams, man, her eyes lit up. Next thing you know, I was saving up, working overtime for some extra bucks, and I was down on one knee now, y'all. Well, she said yes to me, but she was roped in. I'd never be single again. I was off the deep end, just praying it would never end. Yeah, she had a hold on her soul, boy, so those feelings would never fade. From that first day, she had me roped in. She had me roped in. Baby, there ain't no doubt our love had forever sounds, and I was roped in. I'd never be single again. I was off the deep end, just praying it would never end. She had a hold on her soul, boy, so these feelings will never fade. From that first day, she had me roped in. She had me roped in. She's a little bit of red wine, I'm more whiskey. I'm a little more country, she's a little city.
Well, thank you for being with us this morning on a little entertaining. So I thought I'd hush for a while. So let's go to Corey Lane up next.
My heart's on fire. Tell me everything's alright. There's so many things I want to tell you. but the words won't come out right. Don't go, stay with me tonight. That look in your eyes drives me wild. Girl, you got me addicted to your smile. There's so many things I wanna know, like how you look in the morning light. Don't go, stay with me tonight. Let's let tomorrow stay a million miles away. Let's hold on to tonight. Baby, say you'll stay. 'Cause there's so many things I wanna tell you, but the words won't come out right. Don't go, stay with me tonight. Don't go, stay with me tonight.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At High Point Insurance Group, we're here for all of life's milestones.
Like when you finally step into your dream home.
And when you drive off in that dream car, we've got you covered.
Or when you hit the water with your new boat.
We're by your side.
High Point Insurance Group.
Protecting you through all of life's high points.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Winter is tough, but Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Door makes it easy. For a limited time, you can bundle your newly installed home systems with a number of free upgrades. Why stop at just one? The more you bundle, the more you save. Winter won't wait, and neither should you. Call today to bundle up your home and savings with Dixie. Visit calldixie.com for more details, including our upcoming giveaways. Warm hearts, warm homes, and big savings. That's the Dixie way.
Craving something convenient and delicious? Well, head over to Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63 in Alex City. Lake Martin Pizza on 63 is always serving up mouth-watering pizza made from the freshest ingredients. From classic pepperoni to their signature specials loaded with fresh vegetables and savory meats, there's something for everyone in the whole family. The cozy, heated outdoor dining area is the perfect spot to enjoy a meal together and enjoy live entertainment. Or grab yours to go. Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63, where great food and great times are always just a slice away.
Welcome back to the Front Porch on a Thursday morning. Miss Mary Greathouse, along with Miss Eileen Wyckoff, to talk about our Journey of Hope. Now, that's a Valentine's event that will be Friday. It's coming. Valentine's.
February the 14th.
That's right,
It's gonna be
exactly.
February the 14th.
Happy Valentine's to both of you girls.
Thank you, thank you.
Is this the first time y'all have done this?
No.
Okay.
You know, we've been here before. It's been about, what, 4 or 5 years ago we was here.
Okay.
We was doing our fundraiser luncheon. So this year we're going to do a gala.
And it will be at the Betty Carroll Graham?
At Betty.
Let me tell you what. It's a great place to have.
It is. It's a beautiful place.
And it's a night event. Well, I said a night event from 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Tell us what you got speakers lined up?
We got speakers lined up. We have our ministry is a cancer ministry.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have a cancer survivor. Is going to talk about his journey through cancer.
And it is a journey.
It's a journey. It's a journey. And we also are going to have a comedy show. We have people lined up for that. We have, I don't know if you all know them or not, Mama Flo and Mr. Otis and Aunt Mabel. They're going to be doing the comedy show. So I think we're going to have a great time with that. And then we're going to have a sax player and have great music. And we just want everybody to come out and enjoy themselves on Valentine's
and
night.
I think, I think that's a great time, number one, but it is a charity event. It is a
charity event.
A fundraiser for cancer. Let me get...
And our organization is we operate on donations only.
Yes, ma'am.
So we try to, and we do a lot of things for the cancer patients, so we have to try to get out and raise funds to help them.
Do y'all have another event? Do y'all just do this one event a year, or do you have others?
We have another one coming up in October. We do a luncheon, a fundraiser luncheon in October.
And folks, I don't think they realize, and y'all both know it, it takes a lot of planning. You know,
it takes a lot of planning,
it's got to be organized.
A lot of work, baby. A lot of work.
A lot of work.
Let me get personal with both of y'all. Are y'all cancer survivors?
My husband is.
Your husband.
He was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, and he was stage 4 lung cancer. And right now he's in remission.
Wow.
And doing good. And in March it will be 9 years since he's been in remission.
Congratulations. I'm glad to hear that.
So I wanted to help other people because when we got that news, it wasn't good for us.
You know, Mary, I always say that there's nothing. good that comes out of the word cancer. I mean, you know, and
Right.
it's not always bad, but the word cancer is just terrible.
It's terrible.
I mean, you know, it's and it affects all ages.
All ages, and it's affect the whole
Yes, ma'am.
family and relatives and friends, because everybody is trying to do what they can to help you out.
Well, tickets are $60.
Tickets are $60.
You got food involved in this?
Yeah, we have a dinner planned for the.
What y'all?
Everybody comes, they're gonna be able to eat.
What y'all have for supper?
We're gonna have mashed potatoes, green bean, grilled chicken breast, rolls, strawberry shortcake, and a salad.
Wow. Okay. Well, and then having all those guests in there, and again, you can, as far as people, because let me tell you what, Valentine's is right around the corner.
It
I mean,
is.
you know,
It
tomorrow
really
will be
is.
1 week away, but you need to go ahead and get signed up
Right.
now.
We need to go
The
ahead and
Bar
get
Cafe
signed up
in
now because
downtown Rockford.
we have to get the total number that's going to be there to our caterers so that they would, you know, have the food and stuff there. And we're just looking forward to having a great time.
How many people do you think you're going to have? Is it hard to say right now?
It's hard to say right now. Probably the first of next week we will have a final total.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll at least have 130.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's a lot of folks there at the
Yeah.
Big Carroll Rim Technology Center, which is at Central
But
Alabama.
they
Community
will hold more than that.
Oh
don't
yeah,
we?
oh yeah.
That's a big place.
Yeah, but 5 to 7, that's a good time for folks, I would think.
Right.
I mean, it's
Because if they want to do something else, they plan something else, they will have time to do
well,
that.
and a lot of them will.
Right.
You know, it's Valentine's, but what a way to kick off Valentine's.
Right.
And it's a win-win. I mean,
That's right.
You're winning by getting some entertainment, some good food, but also you're helping.
You're helping somebody.
So that's to me that's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's
with this.
fantastic to be able to help somebody that's really in need.
So
And it's semi-formal.
okay, so just come on out. Let me ask you, as far as the cutoff, are y'all gonna have a cutoff? 'Cause I know you got to plan it, especially for the caterers.
Yeah, we the first of next week will probably be around the let's see, it's on the 14th. We'll probably do around the 12th.
Okay. Cutoff. I know you got to get that.
Yeah, we
off.
have to get that in to them.
Folks, this right here is on the Central Alabama Community College. Tickets are $60. Sax Andre Marcus. Wow.
He's from Auburn.
Wow. Okay. And entertainment. I just say
Now, y'all make
those
sure-
names just tickle me.
Those things. Make sure you come out to see Mama Flo. Glow. I always say Flo, but it's Glow. And Mr. Otis and Aunt Mabel. We're looking to have a good time.
Let me ask you something. Would those three right there, would they be separate? Would they be together? Or are they
I think they do
play?
a separate show.
Okay.
I hadn't seen their show yet, but I think they do a separate show. So we'll have entertainment for a while there.
And you also photography. I mean, you can get your picture.
Right, you can get your
made.
picture. What we're gonna do is as the guests come in, we're gonna take their picture and then we will email their pictures to them.
Okay. Is
Okay.
that part of the $60?
That's part of the
okay.
$60.
See, that's you're getting a lot.
A lot for $60.
A lot of bang for your buck, but it's called
Right.
Our Journey of Hope.
Our Journey of Hope.
That's exactly what it is, because it is a journey. and
It's a journey.
We hope you make it through it.
Right.
And there's been a lot of survivors.
It's been a lot of
You
survivors.
talking about your husband
Be
coming
9
up
years
9
in
years. So was it a big shock to y'all when you found out?
Yeah, it was a real shock
Yes.
to us because we had no idea that what was going on,
Well, you
and
just getting a
and
checkup.
for it to get into stage 4
Yeah.
before we
Ooh.
found out about it. So that was a panicking part of
Yeah.
it, finding out it was in the 4th stage when
Wow.
we found out about it.
Well,
So he was able to get into the City of Hope in Noonan, Georgia.
okay, yeah, that's
And
a
this
good
is
one.
where this ministry came out of.
Mhm.
It came
Oh,
from
okay.
that hospital over
Yeah.
at the City of Hope.
And I know a lot of folks use that facility over there, and I've never
Right.
heard anything but good things
Right.
out of it. It's
Mhm.
top notch.
It's very
You-
unique.
you
Very
know that.
unique, yeah.
You know that.
Very unique.
But again, Our Journey of Hope, cancer, charity, fundraiser, comedy, gala. I mean,
Right.
that's a lot right there.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's also a lot to go to, a lot to attend that night. Of course, on the campus, a lot of entertainment, photography, the food. I think, when I first saw the $60, and then when you got to explaining what everything is, I'm thinking, wow, that's
a lot for $60.
It's really a lot of bang for your buck. Girls, thank y'all for coming out here.
Okay.
I'll continue to promote this for y'all.
All right, we appreciate it.
And happy Valentine's to you.
Thank you. And we're going to leave these pampers out there in the front.
Okay, good deal. Hey,
All right.
Wait just a second. We'll get a picture. And
Okay.
get a good picture with some good-looking girls.
All right.
Y'all don't go
come
anywhere.
on.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce has a lot going on, not just this time of the year, but year round. If you want to be a part of that, they're looking for more folks to be a member of the Lake Martin Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. In fact, you can call Miss Molly Day at 256-825-4019.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Alexander City Arts Council is thrilled to bring exceptional performances to our community. February 13th, comedian Rex Havens performs his one-man, family-friendly show, Women and Children First. The season closes March 12th with Emmett Cahill, performing Irish classics and the best of traditional Irish repertoire, as well as Broadway hits. Save the dates for Women and Children First on February 13th and Emmett Cahill on March 12th. Visit alexcityarts.org for ticket info.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379. Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, late t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449. Floyd's Feed and Seed in downtown Dadeville, family owned and operated. Floyd's Feed and Seed has a great selection of Carhartt for all ages, starting out with the youngest. Now, if you're looking for boots, check out this selection. All shapes and sizes, Montana jewelry and pine straw year-round. More gift selections on both sides of the road. Miss Pay and the family invite you in today for Floyd's Feed and Seed, downtown Dadeville.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rate. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
sometimes when you're on the front porch, you never know who's going to show up, and most time they don't come right out of the field from working and plowing. But Cubby did. Boy, you just dressed.
I'm sort of.
You just dressed up, and came on. Well, you know what?
Actually, I didn't.
What am I talking about?
Well, if you see Cubby with a cap on, which is extremely rare, means either number one, I didn't get up and fix my hair like I always do, or number two, I'm out of hairspray.
What is it today?
Yeah, both. All the above.
Hey, Alex City Arts presents, and this is next Thursday, February the 13th, Women and Children First, a comedy by Rex Havens.
Yes, it is.
But it's at 7:30 at Mill 280, not 7.
That's right. There's conflicting posters around town, but it is 7:30 for this show. We actually voted at the board meeting yesterday. From now on, we're going to make them all at 7, sort of like high school football did a few years ago.
Yeah,
they would start at different times on Fridays. From now on, it's 7. But anyway, for this one, it's 7:30.
Well, I guess because we had one flyer that said 7, and I said, well,
we were out here when we noticed.
I said, I know it's going to be 7. Well, y'all want to have one at 7:30.
Well, for some reason.
But it is going to be at 7:30. Mill 280 is open for business again.
And you know what? This is our first time.
Okay.
Alex City Arts, we have looked for, and we love Benjamin Russell's auditorium. It's perfect for what we do. It's actually too big for us, but you know, because it seats 1,100 people. I mean, that's a big auditorium.
And I think Mill 280, I think it'll max out about 500.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Okay.
And then, of course, we use Betty Carroll Graham some.
Yep.
That seats about 500.
That's what I thought.
When the little small auditorium at CAC is finished with the remodel, that's about 300.
Okay. Well, that's going to be that's just going to be a different atmosphere.
I can't wait.
The acoustics and everything. I know they're planning it.
Yep.
Jeff Lynn said we go when we rebuild this, remodel it, it's going to be done right.
And the thing about that, we had the last show that was in there before they ripped the thing out.
Really?
We had one of our shows.
You don't remember what it was?
It was a country type group, and they were very good. But anyway, the President Lynn has involved us at a few of the meetings. He invited some of the Alex City Arts people to come to the meetings, and they laid the blueprints out, and they're like, what would y'all do? And that made me feel good because he was really concerned about, from the performance side, what does it take?
It's kind of like Adam Wade with a thought today, and anytime you can surround yourself with good people, things are going to happen. And that's exactly what President Jeff Lynn does.
Absolutely.
He may say, I don't know anything about this. Let me get the right people in here that does.
Well, he told me, he said, I don't know anything about a sound system. What am I supposed to have? And I'm like, well, this is what I do.
Yeah. And he's looking for that.
Others do other things. But these were my suggestions, and we did it with lighting. We did it with seating. There was a lot of things that went into the preparation on those first few meetings.
When do you know when? It'll be this year, I believe. It's cool.
I hope so. We got word, because we're already looking at 25-26 season with Alex City Arts. We got 2 more shows in this season, and it's a stand-up comedian. No, 2 more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one starts at 7:30. I bet you that next one starts at 7 o'clock.
It will.
But it's going to be at Mill 282, I think. But
I don't blame you.
But we wanted to try something different, and we went out the other day, me and Scott Blake and Miss Connie Forehand and Henry, and a few of us went out to look at the property. I have not been in it since they cleared out all the sweatshirts. Yeah. That's the last time I was in it. That's right. I hadn't seen it, and it looks great. It's a big old open place, and so we've figured out where we're going to put the sound system and the staging. Scott Blake and I have been working on staging. And we've got some stage stuff to put out there, and we're going to see how it works.
It used to be used a lot. I mean, it was used a whole lot.
That's what I've heard.
When the construction group came in that did all the work out there on the Russell campus, Russell Medical campus, they came in and they said when we leave, and I've said this 100 times, but when we leave, it'll be better than when we got here.
Well, it's pretty.
And they held up because it flows right into the Benjamin Russell Advanced Care Center.
It does.
Right next door. Same. The colors are coordinated, but you got that big old parking lot now, and it's lit up well. So all that has really worked great.
Yeah, Melissa Edwards met us out the other day. She gave us the tour. And we kind of got in our mind where we're going to do staging. We had options, we could put it at either end, but we like that corner over there that's well lighted, and I don't think we're going to have any extra stage lighting because that corner is very well lighted.
Melissa is, of course, over auxiliary as far as volunteers, but she's also you go to her for booking Meal 280. If
Yep.
you want to take this number down, it's Melissa Edwards, 256, this is Russell Medical, 256-329-7177.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
put that, because 2025 is here. You know, they used a Russell Marine across the road a lot, and it worked out really good for a lot of folks.
One of the local civic clubs has had an event, maybe it's Kiwanis, maybe, it has had in the boat center
The
over there.
chamber.
And it
chamber
worked
used
perfect.
for
It
their
was great.
For their banquet.
And I attended a couple of those, and I thought, how are they going to do this all around the boats and stuff?
Oh.
It worked perfect. It was a perfect place for that. But for a concert, I'm not so sure. I don't know. But we're looking forward to trying the Meal 280 just because it's something that'll be different.
Yeah, this is a one-man show.
One-man
correct?
show, yeah.
Because I guess I'm looking at the flyer, and it looks like you got a woman, a couple of kids in there, but it's just a one-man show. Do you know where Rex is from?
He's from somewhere.
Somewhere,
Yeah, somewhere in the United States, I believe is what I heard.
Well, no way you mentioned that, but you got but you got somebody coming in, a tenor from Ireland.
Emmett Cahill.
Huh?
Emmett Cahill.
Okay, I like that.
And of course, in Coosa County, we say Cahill.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's Cahill.
Yeah. Well,
and we are excited because this guy's world renowned. Kenny, he's been all around the world. He's flying in here from Ireland. I mean,
I don't think folks realize how blessed we are to have y'all, the Elk City Arts, what they do. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm
Danny Boy. Wow. Wow.
See,
Wow.
I first thought that was me until they did the close-up shot, and I realized that wasn't me singing. I thought that was me.
It looks like the way you dress, though.
Sort of.
All right, we have a choir. Will it be just him, or we have more people with him?
Found out yesterday that he typically always travels with a pianist. This time he's coming with the pianist, and I don't know if she plays violin or cello, but one of the two.
Wow.
So he's bringing two accompaniment people with him.
Would they be backup harmony or anything, or do you know?
I think they just do the instruments.
Really?
But his vocal, he'll do everything from, that was Danny Boy,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
He does like Titanic, he does
Wow.
Beauty and the Beast, those kinds of songs, show tunes.
That people know.
That people know.
Yeah, mhm.
I think it's going to be a great night. Both of them, as a matter of fact, will be fun and funny.
So you got him, and then what's the other one?
Cahill. Rex Havens is this coming
Right.
February 13th.
Next week,
And then Cahill is in March.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I
12th, I think.
thought you said you had two more. Just two total.
2 shows.
Okay.
Two shows left in this season.
Okay. And when will the season start over?
We start, I think, in August or
Okay.
September. But we're already talking about talent for next year. I mean,
Wow. You have to.
You got to.
Yeah.
You know, booking some of these artists, if you don't get them about a year ahead of time, you're not going to get them.
Well, and you have to, because there's a lot of talent still out there, but it takes a lot to line it up.
Oh, it does.
Money, always a situation.
Yeah.
You know, what's it gonna cost?
Well, and I want to take this opportunity and thank you for letting us have another minute. But if you haven't ever joined Elk City Arts, I would like for you to consider it. We changed to having 2 levels of membership now. It's $120 per person for the season. That gets you a season ticket for every show. Sometimes it's 5, 6, or 7 shows per season, but that gets them all.
Right.
Or you can do the $180 per person for the season, which includes all the shows and the pre-concert parties.
Right.
We don't have one before every concert, but for most of them we do. And a lot of some of our local businesses sponsor those, like Riverbank and Valley Bank. Those kind of people sponsor those.
Do you have one for this one coming up?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Women
and children.
We'll
first.
find out because
Okay.
I'm sure Mary or Henry or somebody will be back out here before that show.
I think about Mary Perry. I think about my buddy Henry Foy. They've been involved in bringing entertainment in here for years.
Yes.
And now, as we've grown, as I guess post Russell days, Russell Mills Day, Avondale
Changed a lot, didn't it?
Yeah. But we got people here, not that those people didn't want to hear it or see it, but now we got people from all over the United States, and that's one reason they're looking for entertainment.
That's right.
You know,
they are.
And y'all providing it.
And it's here. And
top notch.
You don't miss out, because that's a pretty cheap price. Emmett
Right.
Cahill's tickets are usually about $100 a piece, and these are right at 20. So
Wow. Take advantage of that. Now go take your shower, get cleaned up, and be somebody when you come back out.
Looks
okay?
like a Red Skeleton.
Hey, we'll be right back. Well, it's a Friday, so I know exactly what Coon's Corner is having today. They are having fried catfish fillets, hand-rolled chicken tenders, loaded potatoes, broccoli, cheese, and rice, green beans, fried okra, corn nuggets, and blackberry cobbler. They'll serve breakfast to 10. Lunch starts at 10:30. Go by and tell them the Front Porch sent you. We'd appreciate it.
For over 80 years, the staff members of Radney and Langley Funeral Home have been friends in time of need, and we are dedicated to honoring, sharing, and preserving the amazing and inspirational stories of life.
You've got a friend.
And obituaries are brought to you by friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Miss Maureen Denny Gray, 92 of Alexander City, will be today at 2 at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of, and burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And funeral service for Mrs. Sandra F. Horton, 76 of Dadeville, will be tomorrow at noon in the chapel of Langley Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Dadeville City Cemetery. The family will see friends also tomorrow from 10:30 to 11:30 at Langley. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. Funeral service for Mrs. Joan Krim Clark, 87 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow also at 2 at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will see friends also tomorrow from 12:30 to 2 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a graveside service for Miss Shirley Dean Breachin, 88 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the Hillside Cemetery in Texas, in Liberty, Texas. A short visitation will take place at the cemetery before the graveside service. The family will see friends tonight from 4 to 6 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a private memorial service for Donald Sanford Petrie III will be the 9th in Alexander City. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City. Caring Transitions of Lake Martin, located in the old DHR building in downtown Dadeville. Owner Randy Weaver wants you to experience the Caring Transitions difference, providing local and national relocation, packing, and resettling. downsizing and decluttering, liquidation, online estate auctions, traditional estate sales. Call Caring Transitions of Lake Martin today, 334-703-5050.
Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 is ready for the new year, and there's never been a better time to save. With no payments till March on many Mahindra tractors. Inventory is great, and you can save big on remaining 24 models with 0% financing up to 84 months with approved credit. And you'll see the New Year's best deals on Spartan mowers, still with 0% terms. Get the New Year's best prices and terms now at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed pepper and onions, melty cheese, and garlic aioli. Grilled or fried. Now that's a Zaxby's Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Fried chicken and wontons and teriyaki glaze and an egg roll. Some people think the Zaxby's Sensation salad is too delicious to be a salad.
Yep, that's why we call it a salad. The Zaxby's Sensation Salad. Zaxby's.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Can't go to Coosa County, just bring Coosa County to the front porch. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Ms. Hester Hamby brought the Coosa County Career Tech Center folks. Is that about right?
Yes, sir.
Let's start with you and introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Azariana Sears. I am in the 10th grade, and my position is a shop foreman.
Shop foreman? Okay.
Yes, sir.
My name is Amari Dawson. This is my second year in the program, and my first job was parts manager, and second job is the service writer.
Wow, good for y'all. Yes, ma'am.
My name is Ruby Burks. I'm an 11th grader, and I am a service manager.
Wow. Okay.
My name is Mallory Feltman. I am a 9th grader, and my position is parts manager.
All right, let me ask you something. You said you're a 9th grader. Is this when you can start in the 9th grade with a
Yes,
career tech?
Yes, normally.
And so this goes on year round, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me ask you something. As far as a career, is this something that, the same question for all y'all, is this something that you want to do when you get out of high school, or are you just doing it now because it's part of school? That's a good answer there. But really, I just didn't know if anybody wants to, because it's a great career to get into. I mean, anything automotive, trade, I mean, it's a great trade. I just don't know if it's anything, is that something you want to do?
For me, I wanted to be a technician when I grow up, an engineer. So
Wow.
I feel like this probably would be something I'll go into after school.
Let me ask you, as far as going into that, what as far as college or trade, is that something that you're looking at now, or?
Yes, sir. I was going to try, maybe go to a 4-year school, but most likely I was going to go to a trade school and try to, work, find how I can better the qualities of being an engineer.
Well, let me tell you something. That all that is wide open. What's your plans?
At the moment, I'm currently planning to become a kindergarten teacher, but I do feel like automotives is something I can fall back on if I need to. It could definitely be a good plan B. I feel in the program, Mr. Washington really makes it like a real job because as a service manager, I do attendance, I do write-ups, I see service tickets and stuff like that. So I feel like he really makes it like a real job in the real world. So I feel like I would be prepared to fall back on this if I had to have a plan B.
When you go out and you're out and about and you go to maybe a shop somewhere, are you kind of looking to see how they handle themselves, how they handle the business, the paperwork, the flow of the work? That's something you kind of check out?
I mean, it's pretty much the same as we run it in the shop at school. It's really the same. Mr. Washington has really made it to where it's like a real job.
Same thing with you. What's your plans?
I really want to work in the automotive field. I really enjoy it. Anywhere from working on the vehicles themselves to working with parts and all that stuff, I'm very interested in.
Did you learn that from home, or is this just something that you're interested in yourself?
Some of it I did learn from home, and some of it I've learned through the program.
Well, let me tell you something. A career tech is something. Of course, this is Career Tech Month, and career tech is something that's growing, and I like to see that because it. I know you'll have to get an education as far as being a kindergarten teacher, but it's not. And I'm not knocking getting a education at all, college education. But now with these careers, these trades that you can learn, you can, if you're good at it, I mean, you can make a good living at it, and there'll be work for you for a long, long time. Do you think is it a calling to be a kindergarten teacher? Is that something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, or somebody encouraged you?
I feel like, I started working at a daycare, and I was really influenced by that to become a kindergarten teacher. I feel like it's something I'm really drawn to. I really want to do that.
You say you worked in a daycare, and I think that's good, and I think it would be good if you or any of y'all worked maybe in a shop or something like that outside to see if that's something you want to do. You may start working in and all of a sudden say, this is not what I thought it was. I don't like this. I don't care anything about this. But with you working in a daycare, you kind of see what you would be getting into. Where would you go to college? Do you have anything picked out there?
Doing dual enrollment at CAC currently, but I'm planning to go to Auburn.
Okay. But the dual enrollment, any of the rest of you do any dual enrollment?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was probably going to plan on doing it in my 11th grade year.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I don't know who started dual enrollment, but whoever started way back when, it has been really good for a lot of young folks and parents. Do y'all have meetings with the Career Tech Center every day, or how does that work?
Not every day, but in automotives we have a Skills USA group, and we do chapter meetings for Skills USA and stuff like that.
What's that?
So Skills USA, basically, we can compete in different things, and it's kind of like a leadership role. You can advance your speaking skills and just really learn to be a leader. I'm competing in customer service at district tomorrow, actually.
Really? Let me tell you something about customer service. I think customer service is more important now than it's ever been. When I go in somewhere, if I ask somebody, I want to have somebody to ask, where something is, or, and when somebody replies to me, that means a lot. I'm going to go back to that business. But career tech is something that's grown, and I'm so glad that Mr. Washington has everybody involved in this. Do y'all have president, vice president? Do y'all have?
Yes, we do. I also feel like skills is a way to really highlight your career and what you want to do, like really showcase your skills. Like if you want to be a welder, or if you want to be an auto mechanic, or if you want to be a teacher, skills is like where you can really go and showcase any job that you want to do.
You mentioned one thing there, welding. Let me tell you something. If you're a good welder, male or female, you can go anywhere in the world. because that's a big demand for welders. Is that something you think you'd like to get into or not?
I don't think I'm good at that.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. I think you should. And let me tell you something else. If you don't have what you want to do right now, that's okay. I mean, that's okay. Even when you are a senior, even when you get out of school, if you don't know what you want to do, it's okay. I think you should use your God-given talent. What would that be with you?
Basically, I just supervise everybody, make sure they're doing everything they're supposed to do, and I take the attendance and I help the service writer with that.
So you want to be a boss?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Thank y'all for coming out here, and thank y'all for what y'all do for career at the Career Tech Center. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Carlisle, downtown, Alexander City. Let me tell you something about Carlisle. I've been there since 1914. Think of the memories it has between those walls there. Think about the sandwiches, the hot dogs, ice cream, the lime freezes that have been served to all ages since 1914. It's kind of hard for me to imagine. Carlisle, Main Street, downtown Alex City.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552, 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Alex City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Front Porch on a Thursday morning. We got state, we got national winners out here with the Coosa County Career Tech Center. And good morning. What's y'all's roles? In fact, right now, introduce yourself. What grade are you in?
I'm Rachel, and I am in 10th grade.
Okay.
My name's Aiden Williams. I'm in 9th grade.
My name is Grayson Kelly, and I'm in 9th grade.
Okay. State winners, or what? Tell me about that.
We entered the FBLA competition last year. Last year I was in 8th grade, so I won first place in middle school.
In what?
Future Business Leaders of America.
Really? What did you have to do for that?
We had to take a test, an online test, so we were still at the school. Then we all gathered at the Mobile.
Really?
In Mobile. And we they announced the winners.
Did you win something too?
No, this is my first year doing FBLA.
As far as what y'all are wanting to get into, as far as a career, same question for all of you, because I know y'all are young enough now that, do you know what you want to get into right now?
I want to do work with probably animals and maybe work on some computers.
All right, let me ask you this about animals. Have you done that before? You talking about like being a vet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you worked with animals?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does that not bother you?
No, sir.
When you say animals, all dogs, cats, horses, pigs, all of them?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Same question for you. What do you want to get into?
I'm still thinking of what I want to do when I grow up.
Well, and I said this the same to the last group. I don't care what age you are. I think you got to wait till you maybe somebody encourages you to do something, or maybe you'd be good at this, or maybe won't you try this? So I think the future is bright for y'all. Same thing with you. You got something that you want to do right now?
Yes, sir. I would like to be a software engineer.
A what?
Software engineer.
Wow. And to what area? To go into what?
Mainly computer science type things.
Are y'all all from the Coosa County area?
Yes,
growing up there?
Yes, sir.
As far as moving away, is that something right now you think you'd like to do to see if the grass is greener on the other side? Or are you perfectly?
I'm perfectly content.
Okay, and that's okay. Same question for both of y'all.
Yeah, like I want to see like the world and stuff like that. See new opportunities, stuff like that.
Same thing with you.
It's a little shaky because I like my space I live. It's kind of hard for me to move away sometimes.
Let me ask you, as far as the military, is that something that would interest you?
My brother going to the military.
Let me tell you something. If you don't know, in a few more years, you don't know what you want to do, the military, you get in the military for 20, 25 years, you're still a young person, you got those benefits. Maybe you learned a trade and they took care of the bill on all that. So that's something. If you were going to go into the military, what branch would it be? Army, Navy, Marine, or Air Force? Would you want to fly a plane?
Military.
How about you? Is that something you thought about?
Nah, not really. Probably the Navy.
Are y'all any of you play sports?
I play baseball and football.
I play just football.
Okay. Is that something that you've always enjoyed? Was that something that you'd like to make a career out of? Or is it hard there's only just a few men and women that make it to the college, to the pro level. It's just a very few, but is that something you think you could do, or is that you just enjoying it now?
I'm thinking, hopefully I make it to the NFL or something like that.
Okay.
I feel like I got the potential, but it's not really something that I'm focused on.
All right, as far as the Coosa County Career Tech Center, is that something that you go to classes for? Do you have meetings? I believe the other said y'all do. Is that an everyday event?
The classes are every day, sir, and then for the FBLA group, we do have meetings as far as that goes, and discussions as far as when our tests are going to be and what we're going to be tested on.
Have y'all traveled any with them?
Yes, sir. We went to Mobile, and then for those who placed state, went to nationals in Orlando, Florida.
Wow.
In which we took another exam there to see if we placed nationals.
Let me ask all three of you the same question. Is it easy for you to get up in front of folks and talk, make a speech? Is it?
Not for me.
No, sir.
And let me tell you something. I think that's when you get your confidence, I think that's when you'll be able to. But it's not easy. I talk a lot. I talk a whole lot. Now to get up in front of folks to speak, that's a different, because you got to have a plan, and I'm not good at that. So I think you all will find out. But having great leaders like Mr. Washington, Ms. Hamby, that's a part of this. I like what y'all are doing. I think that so many young folks that are still coming up, they'll be looking at y'all. These younger boys and girls younger than y'all, they're looking at y'all. So y'all got to set y'all role models for them. So they're saying, well, if you can do it, I can do it. And so that's exactly what y'all have to do now. As far as weekends go, I've been with the Career Tech Center. Is there anything that you do on the weekends, or is it pretty much just during the week?
During the week.
It's during the week. We can study on the weekend if we wish to. Or
You like to study? That's not, a lot of folks don't. Teachers, is that something to me? A teacher is such a role model. You're talking about role models as y'all are. You're looking at a teacher. You're all looking at a teacher that you think, wow, they have encouraged me. They have encouraged me to do something that I know I can do. So that gives you something to play off of. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Well, let me tell you something. This is our future right here. And I want to again thank Ms. Hester Hamby. I want to thank Mr. Washington. And I know there's other leaders out there that are making the Coosa County Career Tech Center what it is now. But it's not, I know it's Career Tech month. It's not just this month. It's every month. And again, I'm so proud to be, and I want to thank y'all for letting the front porch be just a small part of it. And so y'all want Chick-fil-A now?
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty good way to end the show right there. Thank y'all for coming out here. Thank y'all for being with us, and we'll be right back. Changes at Doc's Cafe at Russell Medical today for menu. Barbecue pork chops or lasagna with garlic knots, baked beans, corn nuggets, Brussels sprouts, potato wedges, and your soup of the day is chicken and wild rice. That's what's going on at Doc's Cafe at Russell Medical.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance.
Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Jesse Henderson, owner of Henderson Glass on Dable Road in Alexander City, says give them a call today for a price. 256-234-5464. They do auto, commercial, residential, showers, shower enclosures, mirrors, tabletops. It's all about glass. So I'm seeing clearly if you are. Again, that number to call is Henderson Glass, Dable Road, 256-234-5464. Integrated Massage of Alexander City is located at 119 Madison Street behind the old Chamber of Commerce. Destiny Goble is the owner, says come on out for outcome-based treatment plans, pain relief, focused areas, relaxation, cupping therapy, hot stones. Remember, rewind, reset, recover. Make an appointment today at Integrative Massage of Alexander City, 256-252-7644.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Man, I always look forward to my buddy being on. And last time I missed him and almost missed him this time. But Mr. Charlie Kuykendall is out here with us from the Dable First Baptist Church. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I guess talking to a lot of folks over in the Dable area and bringing you up, it's always a smile. And you know what? That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. It is a good thing.
I look at the what y'all got going on, and you've even added to it front porch talking points, man. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
I tell you what, it could be never ending, actually, right?
let me ask you something. With everything y'all got going on over there, Reverend Ben Hayes, and I know I've said this before, Charlie, but I see him. You know, he lets you do what you're good at. And
yes,
he does that with everybody. Everybody's got their their talent.
Right.
And I'll get out of your way.
Yeah.
I'll preach that sermon on Sunday, but right now I'm going to get out of your way.
Yes. I tell you what, that's a blessing for us because it gives us freedom to do what the Lord has called us to do, and to really express our creativity and our talents as we reach into the community, as we reach into our church to do ministry, and so He just gives that freedom to be able to put those things together. So it's great.
Well,
it really
I'm looking at this lineup. I know you're busy this month, but I'm looking at getting into February and March, which is right around February.
We're about here.
February is here. I don't know why.
It's here. Yeah.
Small groups beginning of this month, and then of course next month.
Yeah.
Counterfeit gods. Tell me what that is.
These are small groups that we have in the evenings, different, not just on Sundays, but also on other days of the week. But we have small groups. They're disciple groups, and this counterfeit gods is one. Ed Allen and Wayne Ingram are going to be teaching at 5:30 on Sunday evenings, and it'll start this coming Sunday evening at the church. And,
is that new?
It's a no. We do small groups every year.
But counterfeit gods.
Yeah, this is what is called. Yeah, this is what the title of the study is.
Okay.
And it's just going to be exploring all of what the world says we need to focus on, the gods of this world, really, that will promise promise fulfillment, promise success, but it's all very much a counterfeit. And so it's going to be really, it's like money or fame or these other things that people focus so much on that it kind of rules their lives. And then at that point, it will take you down because at any point, that could be taken away. And then what are you left with? So nothing. So unless you have God, Jesus Christ in your life, that's the key.
Let me ask you a quick. Ed Allen, is that Cowboy Ed Allen?
It is Cowboy Ed Allen. They are a great family.
I've been knowing him, he and his boys, the rodeo circuit for years. I mean, he's the real
deal.
Yeah.
He really is. In fact, when they are gone from the church on Sundays, we always know that wherever they are, they're going to be doing a Bible study. They're going to be doing some church at the rodeo venue.
And of course, he was here at Benjamin Russell for many years.
Yes, he was.
But get involved in that. Is that all ages, Charlie, or is that?
It's mainly adults.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah. And some of these are like the next one, 1 Samuel Ladies Bible Study. It's just mainly for the ladies. It's at my house, actually. My wife is teaching that. And my wife is from South Africa.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. And so she loves to drink hot tea. And the ladies get together and they get their pot of tea and they have a fun time in fellowship and studying the Word. But they drink their hot tea and have some cookies.
I know you're a little under the weather. That hot tea is good for you.
It is.
And now they got ginger root and all these other crazy things that.
Yes. So they have a lot of stuff that I'm, and it's probably better for you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
How'd y'all meet? How'd you and Michelle meet?
Oh,
I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
That's a great question. We met. I was the minister of youth at a church in Kennedy, Texas, which is a small town in South Texas. This was when I was finishing up school. I went to Baylor. I went to Southwestern.
Wow.
And
Baylor Bears.
Baylor Bears. Yeah. Anyway, and I was the youth minister in this at First Baptist Church in Kennedy, and Michelle was finished high school, and she was coming over as an exchange student with the Rotary Club. And so she came, of all the places in the United States, Kennedy, this little bitty town in Texas. And so that's where we first met, when she came and came for the year, and we just got to know one another. And yeah.
When did y'all move back? Because you were in Georgia for a while, then you've been here for a while.
Yes. Well, from Texas, we moved actually to Dadeville.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was our first move, and so we were here for almost 10 years, and then we went to Wetumpka, and then we went to Georgia.
Okay.
And then we've been almost 10 years at each spot, and now we're back. So 30s, in Dadeville, 40s in Wetumpka, 50s in Georgia, and then now I'm in my 60s, but back in Dadeville.
But where are you from? Where were you born?
My people are from Alabama. They're from the Birmingham area.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I talk so much. I think I've already asked these questions, but I didn't know you were from Birmingham. Where'd you go to school up there?
Yes. Well, my dad's a minister, and so we moved a little bit. But from the Huffman area, that he was a minister of youth at First Baptist Church in Huffman, and then we moved to Pleasant Grove.
Where's Pleasant Grove?
Pleasant Grove is on the west part of Birmingham.
Okay.
And then to Dothan. Then we moved to Georgia, and so that's where my parents still are, is in Georgia.
How's Mom and Dad doing?
They're doing okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're 87.
Wow.
Still living by themselves.
Good for them.
We're in the process of moving them here.
Downsizing?
Well, just so that we can, in an assisted living.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Keep an eye on y'all.
Yeah, well,
on you.
Well, they need to. She tries to. My mama.
What'd you learn from them?
What I learned from them?
What'd you learn from Mom and Dad is where it's why you are where you are today? Is there anything,
goodness.
Did anything come to mind?
Well, there's a lot there. My dad's a minister, and my mom was always assisting in the ministry as well. She was a nurse, was a nurse. And so there's a strong work ethic that they taught us as children. And I think that is one of the main things, that we were loved and that we have a strong work ethic. And how much family means.
Well, let me tell you what, that strong work ethic, I can see where it pays off. And to me, a strong work ethic is being dependable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of time it's it's just if I'm gonna be there at 4 o'clock, I expect you there at 4 o'clock,
on time or early.
Oh yeah, exactly right.
And that's important. It really is. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come today, is because even though I'm not feeling great, I need to. And it was one of the things that was taught when I was young. You just carry through all your obligations.
Worship Bible study on Thursday with Robert Brandon.
Robert Brandon and myself.
Okay.
Now this is going to be on a Thursday night. Actually, we start tonight.
Okay.
And it'll be at 7 o'clock. It will be at Robert Brandon's house. Now he works at New Waters.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's a great guy, and he used to be a minister of music. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tackle what worship is, how we worship privately, how we worship publicly in the church, and just different aspects of what people think worship is and what worship actually is.
Well, let me tell you, that New Waters Farm, it's something.
It is.
You think about a place on Camp Civitan Road that was just a place.
Yeah.
Then you got a tornado that comes through and rearranges the landscape.
The whole thing.
And it's beautiful.
Oh, my
goodness.
So they have worked so hard on that. And Robert is actually over the gardening. They have amazing, well-kept gardens there.
And they ship that stuff all over the world.
They do.
Correct? Okay.
They do.
I knew they used to.
Yeah, they do. Anywhere.
It used to remind me of a little hippie commune.
Yeah.
When I went down there, I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah.
But it's just a real laid back. But,
yes, and they have an area for events as well. They do weddings. They do all kinds of events.
Well, they got that where the pews are on that point, and it overlooks beautiful Lake Martin.
Yes,
people got married there. They have services there.
Right.
So they have really used that.
They have. It's a great facility. It really is.
Lord's Prayer Study.
Yeah. This is our young adult study that actually another guy, Greg, is teaching this for our young adults. And this is, and again, these are all specific areas of ages that these the Bible studies are geared to, and he has Greg has such a heart for young adults, and so he's just breaking down the Lord's Prayer. What does it really mean?
Yeah.
And because we are so used to just reciting it, our Father which art in heaven,
Yeah.
hallowed be thy. We were used to
We take it for
reciting
granted.
it,
Yeah.
and we just kind of don't
Yeah.
think about what
Yeah.
it really means.
Good-
And
good-
so
good.
it's a great study.
Good for y'all, because I
Yeah.
know when we said at the Catholic church I go on the Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon mass, I like saying it.
Yeah,
With my prayers every morning. Yeah. That's what after I get through taking care of all my prayer list. Yeah. That's what I end. I end it with.
Well, I tell you, it's the model prayer.
Yeah.
That Jesus
Yeah. Mhm.
spoke,
Mhm.
right? And so it is something that you can't go wrong with praying what Jesus spoke. And it's a great example. For
Again,
us.
that's on Sunday afternoons at 4 in the
Yes.
church parlor. We'll be right
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Matt.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I'm pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone 256-750-0381 or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
let's do the weather first. It's 64 degrees right now. It's going up to 76. A little slight chance of rain. Tonight, another warm, really warm night, 63, mostly cloudy, a slight chance of rain. And going into the weekend, 77 and 62 on Friday, 80 and 65 on Saturday. A little slight chance of rain next several days. 76 and 55 on Sunday. Monday, we're going to start out with 73 and 56. And then on Tuesday, got a pretty good chance of rain on Tuesday with a high of 68, low of 53. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Top Gun. Okay. So it's
what is the spring weather? That's what I want to know.
We are in February in Alabama.
I was just like, man, we had like the freezing snow
Y'all
and
got
ice
snow
and stuff.
in Dable,
yeah, we had a little
below.
bit in south, but now everything's going to start budding out, and
I know.
and everything's going to freeze again.
I know.
What's up with that? This is Alabama.
Welcome to Alabama. Max Lucado study.
Yes.
Jim Sanford.
Jim,
Tell me
that's
what
good.
a Max Lucado study is.
Max Lucado study. He takes various topics and he will just expound on Scripture. And I'm not sure what they are teaching as far as a subject goes, but he is a very well-known author of studies, and Jim Sanford is going to do a great job. It's going to be at 5:30 on Sunday evenings.
Charlie Cockendale with us out here from First Baptist Church over in Dable. You know, I think about, you talk about him being a great writer.
Yeah.
I don't know my Bible. I wish I did.
Yeah.
But I guess Paul is, he is a top of the list when it comes to men that wrote.
Yeah, he
Scripture.
did.
I mean,
He
you know,
did.
he just had it.
Well, you know what? He went through it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he was the one that was persecuting, killing Christians, and then God just took a hold of him and turned him slap around. He slapped him around and turned him around, and then. You know, he was one of the main writers of the New Testament, and so God can do anything
I
with
know.
anybody.
And if you think you got a plan, he's just gonna laugh at it. You know?
Well, the thing is, we can have our plans.
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
We can have our plans,
You're
but you know, he needs to order those steps because he knows what's best for, and he sees what's coming up. Right? He knows everything, so he knows what's coming up. So he's going to direct you in the path that we need to go.
I think as we get older, I think I'm understanding that more. I wish I'd understood it way back when, but it wasn't in his plans. I mean, it wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Transforming Grace. Now, the Reverend Ben Hayes will be doing this next month on the 16th.
Yes.
What is that?
Now, Brother Ben is taking a sabbatical.
He told me that.
Yeah, he's going to be taking some time off, about 4 weeks, and so when he gets back is yes, and he's going to be doing some writing. He's going to be doing some different things as people do on a sabbatical, and so, but when he gets back, this is a title of a Bible study, Transforming Grace, and just the favor of God and how it transforms our lives, and so he's going to start that March 16th.
Charlie, knowing you coming out here all this time, knowing Ben, I believe in y'all because I know you believe in what you do.
Yes,
and it doesn't start I'm not going to say you're starting at the top with Ben, but you gotta. If you didn't have the right preacher in there, none of this.
Well, I tell you, it is a blessing to have Brother Ben as pastor there, because he's a wonderful preacher, but more than that, he's a community leader as well.
Yeah, you're right.
And
he gives back to the community.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, it's a business. I think as a business, as a church. That's what you do. You get involved in your community, but you also give back to the community.
Well, and we need to remember that this is ministry. This is what God has called us to do: is get out of the church and minister to the people in the community, and not just in our community, but throughout Alabama and the world. So without a good leader, you really don't have that foundation or the encouragement to do that. And Ben, he does it.
He's got neat hair too.
He's got beautiful hair,
and he's sharp dresser.
I'm just a little jealous.
Praise
Power. Yeah. No, that's my that's we get our children from 4 to 6, and
what ages?
This is from pre-K.
Wow.
All the way to 5th grade. And so what we're doing is we're working on a little mini musical that we're going to be doing in March.
I like that.
Before baseball season starts, because once baseball season starts, it's hard to get kids in.
You know what? I'm glad y'all do that.
Yeah.
Let them be little ones.
Yeah.
Let them get out there and play ball.
Yeah,
but when it's time to get back in the church,
Yeah.
not that they're not be involved in the church.
Yeah.
But let them be.
Well, I think
those
that's
memories.
important. We need to, because that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we are going to have this Praise Power, the children's choir, all the way up through May. But some of them won't be coming because of ball.
Right.
And so before ball season starts, which is in March, we are going to do a little mini musical. And so we're going to get them while we can. They're going to do about 3 songs in the church service and do some signing with it. We got all kinds of great things going.
Well, let me tell you something. That will bring the parents out, the grandparents, and everybody, because they want to see.
They want to see their baby.
They want to see that child.
That's right. They
Youth
do.
meet.
Yeah. Now the youth meet on Sundays. This is just they meet all year round, but this is just at our youth house. Hunter Baker is our youth guy.
My hero.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, and his wife as well, Christina. I knew them. Christina was in my youth group when I was here the first time, and so he came around because Christina was there. But
you did good, son.
Yeah, way above.
Yeah.
Way above his what he should.
But because I know his family.
His family. That's
and I grew up
solid.
with that family.
Yeah.
And then I'm around him, and I look at him, I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah.
I can see, you talk about that work ethic that you grew up in.
Yeah.
He did the same thing.
Yeah.
Good people.
Yeah, good people. And he really has a heart for the youth, but he also has a heart for missions. In fact, that's going to be a lot. When Brother Ben is gone, he is going to preach 2 of the sermons.
Really?
And then we have some people from the state office that are coming as well. But he and I are getting together, and it's going to be a little different. We're going to have a little bit more music. We're going to have some mission emphasis. We just got a group come back from Honduras, and they're going to give some testimony and the ministries that we do through the church around Dadeville, the food ministry, the clothing ministry, just things that we do. We just want to say how blessed we are to be able to do that, and we have such great people that do that.
Well, Hunter, of course, he's lived in other countries, and he's brought that back.
He has
knowledge,
yes, and the heart to minister to those different countries. We have some Haitians that have come into our community, and he and Christina are really on the forefront of ministering to them, helping them find jobs and helping them get into the schools. There's some children there to get into our school system, and so they are really doing a wonderful job.
He understands them because he's been somewhere.
Yes.
And he was one of them.
Yes, he was, and most of us have not had that experience, and realized the fear and frustration of trying to be in another country and making a life for yourself.
Deacon Family Luncheon, February 16th.
Yeah, February 16th. That's not that's on a Sunday right after church.
Right. Okay,
and it's going to be we have our deacons, and they have families that they are in charge of. Each deacon has a certain amount of families that they are in charge of. So they will meet on this Sunday for a luncheon. They'll just meet their families, and the families will get to know the deacon, just to kind of touch base, really, and learn the heart of their deacon, the ministry that the deacon wants to share with that family. I think that's so important because the staff can't do all of the ministry at the church. The deacons, that's why deacons had come to be, is that they can help with the ministry of reaching the families.
You even got Valentine's bingo on Thursday, the day before. I'm loving it.
That's a week from today. A week from today. Our Forever Young, this is our senior adults, Forever Young ministry. We have Valentine Bingo. And during January and February, we do a lot of games because the weather is kind of, we don't know what it's going to be like, especially for senior adults to get out in. And so we're going to be doing a Valentine Bingo. Everybody will bring a little white elephant thing, and everybody wins something Valentine-y. It's just a lot of fun. It's a great outreach ministry that we have for our community as well.
Well, I'm telling you what's true. I believe we got it all in.
We did.
Believe it or not.
Believe it.
We'll be right back.
Wintertime in the South is mild compared to other parts of the country, but we still tend to be less active and spend more time indoors. Show your heart some love this winter by getting it checked out at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice of brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off, or 0% financing plus no payments till springtime. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Hey, we're Kevin and Courtney Hall. I'm a lifelong member of First Baptist Dadeville. My wife joined me after we got married. We really enjoy First Baptist because it is a biblical congregation and very community-minded. Come join us.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Discover great deals on Kawasaki motorcycles, watercraft, side-by-sides, and more. Save big on championship-proving KX motorcycles. Get a great deal on iconic Kawasaki jet ski personal watercraft, or take advantage of big adventure for less with savings on our rugged Terex side-by-sides. There's no better time to save on our exciting lineup of Kawasaki vehicles. Visit Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard today, or see all the Kawasaki products at adamsmotorsports.com, where your pleasure is our business.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, "Donald, can you find it for me?" That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
let's wrap it up. Let's wrap up this Thursday. We get all ready for Friday's show, pre-recorded. Let's see who our guests are. Well, y'all just tune in tomorrow. We'll find out who our guests are tomorrow. I know one thing's an all-girl show. I know that for a fact. I know Bridget Thornell, Ivy Creek will be out here. Kelly Adams with Beyond Home Care. And, let's just surprise you with that third guest. We'll be on here live and in color in the morning from, not live, we'll be pre-recorded, but it will be in color from 6 to 8. I hope it's going to be a great day. Charlie Kuykendall, it's always great to have you with us, or anybody from First Baptist Church over in Dadeville. We appreciate you a whole bunch, Cubby. Thank you for being in there today. Round, thank you for being in there today. And I think it's going to be about time we're going to go eat us a bite from Porch. And good morning to all the girls at Porch Curb Market, Dadeville Road. See you tomorrow.